Hey everyone, this is a bit of a different video, but this is one I need to make as a small time content creator who's trying to grow my channel because I've just seen Penguin Zero's, well, I lie. A week ago I saw Penguin Zero's video on the partner program. I'm just going to play the clip where he explains what's going to change in the partner program. So thank you, Mr. Penguin Zero, for making this video. It's been incredibly helpful and will make it easier for me to explain and articulate why this is such a big issue to the likes of myself.
YouTube is how channels earn money through the platform. And beginning next year, they are doubling the viewership requirements for new creators to earn ad and premium revenue through the partner program, and also doubling the watch hours over a 12-month period that are required to enter the partner program.
Right, so that explains about because the subscription amount is still 1,000 as of when this video is made. I don't know if they're going to also change that at some point. I'm hoping not. But this is a big issue for me because it's a big issue for me and it's a big issue for all the other small time YouTubers who are working really hard to get monetized. Because in previous videos I've mentioned that I was made redundant from my job and I got redundancy, and that put me in a lucky enough position to be able to stop work for a bit to work on this full time. Now, I always knew going into this I was never going to have the money to keep me going until monetization, because my trajectory at that point was 2 to 2.5 years. I'm now 6 months in, and my plan was to stop working for 6 months, throw myself into it completely, and then get a part-time job to subsidize my redundancy to keep that. And that should have kept me going for the 2 years. That was my plan. So I wasn't expecting overnight success, and there's always the risk that the algorithm is just not going to pick up on my videos and I'm never going to make it. But this was always my plan, to hope that it would work. And with the trajectory that it currently is now, if they change, well, they're doubling in 2027, because I am not going to get monetized by 2027. I always knew that, and that was absolutely fine. But that would have kept my trajectory going at the same place and as per my plan. But this change has doubled that time frame from 2 years from 6 months ago, so a year and a half like from now. It's changed that to 3 to 4 years realistically, where I can get monetized from the growth of my channel and how slowly it is actually growing. And looking at 3 to 4 years, there's no way I can get a part-time job for that long and have the money last. So now I was at a point where I was going to start looking for work anyway, because the 6 months of just stopping work completely is now up for me. But now I have to find a full-time job, and I have to, at the moment, I'm not sure if I need to stop YouTube completely, because my issue is I need to pay for my subscription for Epidemic Sounds and Filmora so that I can keep going. And obviously there are two big costs which are going to cost me in September, and we're in August now. So do I pay for those subscriptions and at least upload, once I'm working full-time, upload a couple of videos a week, or do I just save myself some money and just stop? That would make me really sad, because I've really enjoyed making the videos. I enjoy editing and I enjoy uploading them. But I think from now I have to realistically look at this being a hobby, like a weekend hobby, as opposed to a full-time job. Because at the moment I'm working between 50, 70, 80 hours a week, filming and editing to get things uploaded every single day. I've already cut back to 5 videos a week because I'm going to start the job hunt, which is going to take time. And then obviously once I'm working full-time, I don't realistically know how many videos I'll be able to upload a week. So as I say, I'm very sad that my want to be a content creator as my full-time job is out the window. I can't do that now, because to get monetized making 1 or 2 videos a week would take years and years and years, far longer than like even the 4 years. So for me, my dream, I have to accept, is over. I need to make this my hobby, and I need to look for a full-time job and kind of forget that I ever had this idea, which does make me really, really sad because I have really enjoyed the whole process. So that's the first bit of bad news, and the second, having watched, I'm glad I waited to make this video because I was going to make it when Charlie uploaded his first video, but since then he's made a second video, and I'll let him explain again, and then I'll ramble away afterwards.
Calculated publicly. Starting August 24th, views will count the moment a video begins to play with no minimum watch time. The first frame of a video will count as a view now across all formats, VOD, Shorts, and Live. We're standardizing views to reflect creators' true exposure across YouTube, making it easier to show their value to brand partners. This update won't impact creator earnings or YouTube Partnership Program eligibility. So if you have a video even autoplay for a split second, like scroll to one and it autoplays, that counts as a view publicly.
Yeah, sorry, I don't want to play too much of his video, but he does explain it really, really well, as per usual. But yeah, I'm not, when I first saw this, I was like, well, that might be a positive for the likes of myself, in the sense that it's showing a view. You know, you don't have to have the engagement for like the 30 seconds, because people do click off videos really quickly if they're not engaging them. So the viewership is gonna look really, really good. The problem is it's the watch time that counts when it comes to becoming monetized. So that actually makes no difference at all when it comes to the watch time, because it accumulates the actual watch time. So the milliseconds people are watching, even if it counts as a view, makes absolutely no difference. I don't really understand the reasoning behind why YouTube are doing this, because I think, as Charlie says at some point in his video, it's apparently they're trying to cut back between the two changes. They're trying to cut back on like AI taking over, which I am completely for, because you've got people working really friggin' hard to actually make content, and AI is just, it's getting all those views and it's making so much from YouTube, and it's hard enough to get yourself into the algorithm with the amount of people that upload in the first place, let alone AI kind of doubling that amount. It's too much. But the issue I have personally is, well, I don't see how it helps reduce the AI, because all it's doing is hurting the people that are actually uploading. Because, as I said, it's really hard to get your videos into the algorithm. The AI content creators can just upload like hundreds of videos a day, and if you're uploading hundreds a day, then your channel is going to get picked up on much sooner. People are more likely to subscribe, and you're getting the viewer, like the watch time amount up really quickly, where people that are actually making videos can't make that many a day. It's a very, very time consuming thing to do. And I think all they're doing is, I think at the end of this, there's going to be so much more AI content and so much less real people content. My personal view on that is that it's going to backfire completely on what they're allegedly trying to do. I don't think YouTube really care, as harsh as that sounds, so long as they're making money. They are a company after all, and the idea is that they want to make money. Completely understandable. I get it. But it's hurting creativity, and that makes me really sad. So for all those YouTube content creators like myself who are I am not gonna by 2027 gonna make it to 1,000 subscribers and have the watch time. So I'm not going to make it before this deadline, and that does make me incredibly sad. And I feel for all the other content creators out there that are pushing to do this as a career and work really, really hard, and are getting it's not going to work unless you can make hundreds of videos a day. It's just not going to work, and I'm personally really sad, because not because I don't want to work. I work really, really hard, like whether I'm working for a company or I'm working for me. I like to work. I get bored otherwise. So it's not because I don't want to go into the real world and get a real job. I've worked in a corporation for like 20 years, which is why I was fortunate enough to have the redundancy to be able to throw myself into this for a bit. But the realistic future for me is not YouTube anymore, and that does make me incredibly sad. As I say, I'll keep uploading as a hobby because I enjoy the content. It's just debating whether I spend the money to keep creating. But anyway, time will tell. But for now, I'm going to be still uploading 5 videos a week, 5 cat shorts a week as well, until I start working full time, and then I'm going to have to reassess whether I still upload at all or if I just upload a couple of times a week. But I'll update you in a video when I make it to let you know if I get a job, because that is also also a big question mark. And to be honest, I'm very, very scared about the whole applying and interview process and all that stuff. It's very, very overwhelming and terrifying. But we will see. My future is up in the air at the moment, along with probably a lot of other people. But I wish you all the best for all my other content creators out there that are trying to make this their job. Hope this video gains some traction, just to get it out there at the people that are not in a monetized situation, and how this is not, it's not great. Yeah, if anything else comes out that changes at all, or if I think of anything else that may be helpful to anyone else, I don't know, I will upload it. But thank you so much for listening to me ramble away, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.